Perfect. We're now live. What's Daisy? All right, Tom, BCP, Chris B for popping in. I appreciate that. As I say, I know Carla Jenkins and Caroline have gone live, so if you want to watch two streams, that's fair enough. I understand that. Right. What I thought about this topic called mess, and more mess. How do we avoid it? I thought about Tom, Nick, Zahir, BCP, Chris B and that, because they have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of stock and that. So what I'll do is I'll pop into the chat, see who we've got. I've also got Chrissy and Adrian. Cheers popping in, as well as BCP, Darren. Oh, and BCP as well, Chris B and that. So Tom says, great timing for this video. Just had a mental short out in the office. Have spent a day and a half moving shelving and sorting it out. Oh, blimey. Well, it's good you can come watch here. Yeah, that's cool, Stu. Cheers popping in, dude. So, guys, with this topic here, mess, and more mess, how do we avoid it, right? How do you avoid having lots of mess, i.e. taps and items all over your house, your storage units, and that? Do let me know in the chat there. So, for example, first what I thought about is we have to try to put things away straight away, but that doesn't always happen. For example, I've learned how to hide it, says Chrissy Lowell. Yeah, just tuck it underneath. Yeah, don't forget it. About a year later, you'll be like, oh, what's this? Yep. So trying to put things away straight away, so you get a whole load of stock. It depends on if you like to list it first. For example, yeah. So for example, it depends on what you like to list. List first, or photograph and then put away in boxes or on shelves or what. But yeah, for me, I try to put things away straight away, and also mark down on a bit of paper or something what I've got to list. For example, I've got things in boxes as well, but I've also got things all over, to be honest. And do you use what type of shelves do you use to store your stock, either in your storage units or in your house, for example, in your room that you use, or do you just use boxes, or what do you use? Yeah, Chris B says all in shelving units. No, that's fair enough. It's the amount we buy though. Now it's carpet season, the auctions are straight away. All right, Bianca, cheers popping in. I appreciate that. BCP will be satisfied. Although living room floor is covered in mode. Yeah, you did say that. Yeah, the other day about that, Chris B. Darren says from Smart Reselling, he says, if I pick up clothing, it could be piled up and stored for ages. Vintage toys or gaming listed and stored within a day. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's a difficult situation with the clothes. Like what Steve Green from Steve Green Adventures has been saying. He's picked up some clothes, but he's not been able to store them or find anywhere to store them at the moment. But yeah, we've all got our vintage, our niches where we get things stored as well. Who's just joined? All right, Tap Peddler, cheers popping in. I appreciate that. BCP and Bianca. Also, do you number your shelves and slash boxes? So for some YouTubers, I think Chris Gotts from Tat on the Time, I think he also numbers his boxes. Like Zahir has, he has cardboard boxes and boxes also big ones numbered as well, some stuff. So do you find it easier just to number your shelves, put like a post-it a little sticky thing on the shelf, say this is this, or your boxes, or don't you bother? Oh, we have Richard Payne popping in, cheers popping in, and Angela Fine, cheers popping in, and the BCP reseller. Oh, lovely. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, it's not too bad, to be honest. I've just been to the post office about an hour ago. I sold for 11.70. I sold a PlayStation 1, gaming holder. It holds 8 singular PS1 games. I didn't want it for my collection, so it only gathered dust a lot. So I thought someone else might use it. £11.70. Done. And cheers, Andy Robinson as well for popping in. Appreciate that. I'll go through some questions in a minute. If you put question with what your question is, it'll be a bit easier to read. So yeah, let me just pop into a chat. And Cat Peddler says, yes, I label all my shelves and often boxes / trays too. Yeah, I think it's a lot easier if you can label your shelves and boxes / trays, because otherwise, if you get a sale, and say for example, we get a sale on, I don't know, a book, and it's right down the bottom of a box, and you might be shuffling through 10, 11 boxes to find it. If you got it numbered or labeled, for example, you find it much more easier. To avoid mesh, you need to give up reselling. Lol. Well, yeah. Well, it's just one topic about how to avoid it and try and sort of tidy yourself up a bit, as we all spend days and days doing, to be honest. Richard Payne says, just back from lunch and a quick look in the charity shop. Ooh, nice. Let me see in the chat. Darren says he numbers boxes, and inside those are numbered bags with parts, etc. Yes, fair enough. Fair enough. What is that for your Warhammer, for example, Darren, or other bits and pieces? Chris B says, I was going through all the Atari Amiga stuff earlier and didn't realise there was 3 old Macintoshes in there. Ooh, yeah. What type of Macintoshes though? Because some of those can go for quite good money, as you probably know already. Tap Peddler says, mine is very simple. I have 3 rows of shelves. As I walk through into the storage, the shelves on the left are L1 through to L8 and M1 through to 8 for the middle, row 1 to row 8 for the right. Ah, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, it's always good to have these numbered. Who else? Let's have a look. I've not been to the post office. I've nothing to post. Oh, shame. I had that one thing, but it's still a sale though. Great to see someone in the chat, says Chrissy. Hope everyone's well. I find storing clothes easier than most other things. Yeah, I think clothes can be easier, to be honest, to store, but it depends how you store them. If you store them in little bags, or if you put them up on a shelving rack, for example. Oh, Flipping Fantastic Finds has popped in. Cheers, popping in. Appreciate that. As I say, I know Carla and Caroline's gone live, but if you want to pop in both, that's perfectly fine by me. And the B2B reseller says, Adrian says, I only have a 1-bedroom flat, so it's always a mess. That's a shame. That's like Dave Rowland. He only has a 1-bedroom flat, I think. Yeah, in a busy town centre. So he's got 2 storage units, I think, but his house is a mess as well, apparently. I have PS1 listed at the moment. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I think the gaming side of things, games and accessories go straight out of the shelves, to be honest. My tap just keeps breathing. It's now in the dining room. Huh? It's like that film though, with Will Smith, Independence Day. Like your tap, it keeps growing arms, going ooh, growing arms about. Yeah. Tap says off to the auction at 4 p.m. Hopefully get that CD32 console. Oh, wicked! Do let us know in the chat later on, Tap Peddler, if you get that CD32. That'd be brilliant. Darren says mainly Warhammer, 1,000+ pieces. Don't take much room, but can be a pain to find once sold it. And also, Darren, what's the situation on those Warhammer on how you pack it as well? Because it must be a pain to pack. All the little pieces it might snap off, for example. Fleeting Fantastic Find says, I thought I'd pop in and take a break from ironing items from the pile of death. Oh, yeah, it's always good to take a break though. What else have we got here on my little notes there? Also, for example, if you're a YouTuber, right? For example, quite a lot of us are YouTubers, right? And we want to show a latest haul we've got, clothes-wise, games, or whatever we brought, right? And in this my notes say YouTube keeps you messy as you want to show a haul when you've got time. So you may just put a haul to the side, for example, and think, right, tomorrow at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock I go live or I do a little video on my haul, and by that time it's there and it's got messy and it's moved about quite a bit. So YouTube does keep you a bit messier, as we like to say, to try and show your hauls off. If you got any questions about the topic, do put them in the chat about mess, and more mess. How do we avoid it? Oh, all right, Cherry, cheers popping in. Appreciate that. Chat's just jumped. I find Andy Robinson says I find clothes easier to store since Dad's got his new incinerator. Ah, okay, cool. If I didn't say hi to Andy Robinson, cheers popping, Andy. Oh yeah, it's always nice to get little tips. It says that Chrissy to Angela finds plastic under the bed for storage for some clothes to hide them low. Can get lots in there. Oh, that's always a good, useful tip there to have. Bianca says to Bumcrack, you have tons of things in the storage units. You only must list them, and you will be the best friend your post office. If it's not in YouTube. Let's see who we got here. Oh, I see what you mean. Adrian says, good job. Connie does not mind. No, that's fair enough. But we all get listed at some point, to be honest. And BCP says, I've lots of stuff stored in banana boxes, and they are stacked 8 feet high. If you want the bottom one, that's a big task if they are heavy. Damn. Yeah, it depends what you've got in them, though. It's a bit of a shocker, though. BCP is a bit of a shocker, though, to find out what you need. Have to dust off your. Oh dear. Tapella says they appear to put it pride of place in the cabinet, so suspect it will go but high, but we'll see. Yeah, you can always bid on it. Yeah, just let us know if you get it or not, or what's happening with it. And Tommy's just playing Super Smash Bros. On GameCube. Ooh, good time to play it, mate. Is that to resell or to keep? I have been to a lot of auctions, says Adrian. What sort of things you picked up, Adrian, as well? Chrissy says, I don't see my tat as mess, but I hate if I have people coming round, they see it as junk. Well, all we've got to say to that, Chrissy, is, well, you've come round. I'm sorry it's a bit of a mess. It's getting listed, and it will make X amount of money. And then you can show it. Why not? Darren says, I can find what Darren's just said. Oh, all right, Karin. Appreciate popping in. Where's Darren's comment? Oh, yeah. I bag it, bubble wrap it, then box it. Had a couple of issues, but most have been fine. Oh, we'll see with the Warhammer. Yeah, that's a good to bubble wrap it, though. Really bubble wrap it neatly. Because if you get like Tyranids, they got little fine points, or Tyranids, or Tyrannids, or whatever you call them. Yeah. Flipping Fantastic Fine says, just ordered 6 more 65-litre boxes from hubby's work for more storage. Bargain at £20 a lot. Yeah, it's always good where you can find, you get stock and boxes from. So a little another branch, because I like to do little branches of this topic. So another little branch of this topic that I've got here is because the topic is mess and more mess, how do we avoid it, right? And if you're bringing more stock into the house, for example, where do you put it before it gets listed? Do you put it straight into a shelf, numbered, or need listing? Or do you put it in a pile and write a note saying this needs listing? Or do you get home, have a cup of tea, bite the wheat, jump on a PC, photograph it, jump on a PC, do the research, get some drafts done, and then put away? Or do you just leave it and say, I'll bugger it, that'll do, I'll do it tomorrow? I think for me, for example, when I get a load of stock, I take some, put it down, have a cup of tea, bite the wheat, take a load of photographs, loads of them. Then I find a home for the stuff, put it away, for example, make sure I know where it is. So if I ever need it, I can just quickly, bang, just go and find it. Also, I need, I don't bother with drafts, but I just like list 2, 3, 4 things at a time. Always put the pictures on my PC in a little eBay folder, undermarked another folder, whatever items it is, so I know where it is, where I can find it to get it listed. Let's see. Adrian says I need to do a few haul videos. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's always good that we can show a few hauls. Yeah, get it shown, put it away, listed, photographed, and all that. Tap Peddler says, yes, I think I leave stuff in my car for longer because I want to do a haul. Saying that, my haul video is generally only half what I pick up. Well, if you're picking up too much, then you can't sort of put it into a big haul. Well, I suppose you could if you're doing part 1 and part 2 of it, though. Alright. I did say hi to Karin, lovely. And Angela Fines has said, I tried to claim cupboards in the house. I have now claimed bottom half of the airing cupboard for clothes. Oh, cool. Blimey, that's a rarity to have an airing cupboard. Well, we've got an airing cupboard, that's in my bedroom, but yeah. And Richard Payne says, I find mess unavoidable. Unfortunately, even when I try to keep things tidy, too much stuff, really. Yeah, I see what you mean, Richard Payne. Basically, when you tidy up, you put it away, and then ka-ching, and then you've got to think, right, that's an Amiga sold, or that's a pair of shoes sold, or whatever sold. And you'll go, right, where did I put this? You're basically like Inspector Gadget or Inspector Cluedo or Poirot or Sherlock Holmes going, where did I find that? And then you've got to find the clues to find where your item is. Yeah, I just say hi to Adrian. Cheers, popping in, dude. No, that's cool, mate. Appreciate you popping in, though. Yeah, I know. Where do you keep the bananas? If any of you seen Bonafide Hustler and his banana sketch, oh, that reminds me, Darren. Actually, Bonafide Hustler's banana sketch. When he does it, sometimes he eats the banana. He goes, it's a classic thing. I'm sort of addicted to Bonafide Hustler, really. Anyway, oh, it's just jumped. It's just jumped. Where did I find it? There we are. All of those here. Oh, okay, cool, Adrian. I leave my listed items on a packing table. That way I know I need to sort it. I pack it away. I forget I have it. Yeah, that's very true. To be honest, you've got to find an area to put your stuff. What happens if you've got too much stock, though? Where do you put it? Because sometimes, whatever things happen in life, you could have a million piles to sort of sort through. For example, oh, we've got 15 viewers watching. Lovely. Anyway, how's the weather been recently? It was raining here today badly. This morning, I managed to get out to the post office, to Dippy Post Office, where I live. God, nearest one to me. But yeah, managed to get my parcel in a small parcel, so it was all good. Basically, right, another little topic. It's a topic branch of this topic, right? It's what I just thought about, because I always think about things straight away. Like it's like cogs working in my brain. Basically, on this topic, how do you avoid the mess? Basically, how do you avoid it, right? Say, for example, you've sold something to a minor celebrity or a celeb or somewhere in a building, for example, the BBC or whatever else you've sold it to, right? Not just an average Joe, for example. I know for average Joe, you get the stock and you pack it really well, and because you don't want it broken, for example. But if you've got something for a celebrity or a big fat company, right? And basically, what I'm saying is, knowing that once every so often you have to tidy your stock up and find where it is. If you say for example, I don't know, blimey, trying to think of a celebrity's name, Phil Collins. Just say example, Philip Collins, of that fame, comes and it's going to be likely, but comes and say, I want so and so and buy so and so. And you're like, You sure that's Philip Collins? I'm not some person doing it, right? And if we've got an untidy room, you think, oh, do you think like you go around a bit like in Dad's Army, Jack Jones the Butcher. Dad's Army goes, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. Do you panic? It's someone special, or do you just go, I'll find it, because most of us know where it is. I think for me, I don't think I've ever sold anything to anyone special, but I think, I'll find it. I'll pack it really neatly, bubble wrap or in cardboard, proper newspaper round, and all that, and then it's fine. Sorry, I thought I'd just get out of there. Tap Peddler says, mine generally goes wherever I can squeeze in at the moment, in somewhere, but being told by the wife I need to stay out the living room areas now. So I plan to have one room, one listed / new stock, then that. Yeah, that's the problem with people who are living with you who don't understand that the stock can pile out, but you got to keep your wife or your husband happy. I don't, but yeah, parents for me, but yeah. From the northeast, as you were in Sunderland, but someone answered it. Huh? What was that about? Oh, it might be in Takaran or someone. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, there's quite a lot here in the northeast and Sunderland, and because Chris Scott's, he's from northeast as well. Same with Karen Fisher, but she's originally from Suffolk, as you said there, but she's lived in Newcastle for 16 years. Yeah. So when I was watching your chat the other day, Angela Fines, I said in your chat, right? I said about accents, for example, and I know quite a lot of people from down south wouldn't understand the Newcastle accent, but for me, I'm used to it. Most of my family are from up north, Hartlepool, Newcastle, Darlington, Sunderland, Middlesbrough, for example. So I can understand a fast-paced accent, just like mine. Mine's a bit different. Mine's Mockney, a bit of Cockney and middle class sort of thing. Just jumped again. Moves to my storage lockup. Oh, okay, Tapilla, fair enough. But it's also another little branch of this. It depends on how much you sell per week, what eBay does. If it cracks the whip, or if you're listing, or if you're revising your items, taking photographs again, for example, if you sell 100 items a week, then you're less likely to have lots of piles of shame. But life can get a balls up, for example, can basically knock us down. Like Nick and Andrew, they said having a week off, but I'm sure they are having a week off, but they're doing a YouTube and a bit of packing here and there, but they're not listing, for example, because they've got like lots of stuff to do. A bit like another little branch of this topic here. For example, mess, and more mess. How do we avoid it, right? I'm thinking, like Nick and Andrew are taking a week off. Do you ever just think, now that most of us are here in this chat are full time, do you ever think, right, I'm going to take 2, 3, 4 days off, go and visit family, or I've got to do repairs to the house, or got to go and, I don't know, whatever else you've got to do to the house. You'd say, right, I'm going to take 2 days off listing. I'll have this much to go out listed. I've got this stock to be here, this to go to post office or wherever you send to. You think, right, I need to get stuff done in the house, just like any other. Just like what Nick's doing as well. Also got lots of Lego too. Yeah, Lego's quite good actually. It's fun to sort out what Lego it is, but then you, for example, you've got a pain. Do not step on Lego, or Duplo, or Stickle Bricks, or Warhammer. Ouchie. Oh, basically, yeah, I kind of like doing Lego, but then again, you've got to work out what sets are which, or you've got to part it out or bund it up if you haven't got a set, for example. I just pop down the chat. Oh, all right, Billy Bryan, cheers, popping dude. Hopefully, I haven't missed anyone else. The chat's just jumped. Hey, David McMillan, Super Chat King. Hey, cheers, popping dude. Appreciate that, mate. Oh, blimey, chat's gone for an absolute jumping session again. Where did I get to? Oh, there I did. Miles behind. Adrian says, I bring stuff home, have a cuppa, and take pictures and straight into my storage. Yeah, why not? Might as well. And Karen's from Longburton, or Long Benton, I should say. Richard Payne says, new items coming in goes on my shelves if there's space, otherwise on a pile in front of the shelf, lol. Hopefully I'm going to start moving on this stock to my lockup. Yeah, hopefully your lockup's not too far though, Richard. Oh, only 10 minutes. Oh, Karen's only 10 minutes from Angela. Ooh, I feel, Karen and Angela, that another little meetup is happening. A bit like Karen and Indie Chick meets up quite regularly. Angela finds and Karen can meet up, go on a sourcing trip. Oh, so that's always good though, for example. Right, guys, how long, as most of you YouTubers, right, how long does it take for you to do your YouTube car boot or charity shop hauls from when you buy it? Think for me, it took me like 5 days, the last one I did, but it's only a few items, so I wanted to do some more editing. But people who've got bigger stuff to show, how long does it take you guys to do your YouTube video on the car boot or charity shop hauls or auction hauls, for example, compared to putting your stock away and what's what? Let me pop down the chat. Killingworth. Oh, cool. Not filing. You all sound very organised, just winging it at the moment. Fair enough. Well, we're all different though. Pardon me. We're all different though. Flipping fantastic finds. I don't think we'd be the same if we would be. I said I don't think we would be all the same really. It's good though to have we see different people doing what they're doing with their stock on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. Like reminds me of talking about Facebook. I talked a bit about it now actually, if I just remembered it. For example, a lot of you people here are doing Instagram stories, Instagram lives. Any of you done Facebook lives? I know Leah did a Facebook live, right? I just wanted to see, like, if anyone has done a Facebook live, because I'm thinking of testing one Facebook live, just having a little test, see what it's all about. I've never done one myself, but I'll probably do it on the chat at some point. Anyway, different to the topic, but yeah, I do keep things in top cupboard and shove in, and it gets out of control. Oh god. But you always have to have a system. For example, stocking, photographed, listed, or stocking, photographed away, or stocking away, knowing where you put it, or on a pile or on a table where you do your photographs. This pile's got to be listed. I've got to do so today. Say for example, you have 4 piles, small average piles, for example, and you think, right, I've got to do 10 items today, got to do these today, photograph, drafts, get it listed, get them out at set times or times you want, because it's and that's what thinking like I do, for example. Which I've got quite a few bits of stock to do anyway, but it's just trying to find the time. Yeah, oh, Darren says Bonafide's a good guy. Yeah, he's banana sketch. Yeah. And what he picks up as well. Good luck with that plan, Richard. I also have the same plan. Not easy. Oh, Richard says store away from home and bring back a box or 2 a week to list. Oh, from your storage unit. That's fair enough, Richard Payne. So if I'm not reading your comments out, it's quite a lot of chat here. But 16 viewers. Cheers for popping in. Just saying hi to Adrian there. Richard Payne says I only try to pick up the better high value board games now. Yeah, there's quite a lot of board games, not worth a lot though now. Most Monopolies are not worth picking up, I don't think. But certain ones are. I'm not really up to the board games level. You've got to ask Nick or someone like that. My stock is now in the living room too. Blimey, hopefully your husband doesn't get too depressed on stock. Oh, Karen. Beautiful. Oh, lovely. Yeah, it's been raining here, Epsom, this morning, but this afternoon's cloudy. But what can you do? Andy Robinson says, being a minimalist, I have to keep everything orderly. If I had a family, I'll definitely have to work out separate premises. Fair play to those manage both. Yeah, it's fair play to people who manage both. It's also people, for example, who say, for example, Andy Robinson is a minimalist. So some people also have different sort of conditions where they have to be tidy, for example, or tidying up all the time. So it's just difficult though. But we all do what we can do and put stock where we can put it, and it wouldn't be the same if we were all the same. We work differently, which is good. I like to see that, especially on YouTube, for example. Hey, David, I just asked you. Cheers, properly, mate. I want to build a work studio. Hashtag shed. Says Flipping Fantastic Finds at the bottom of the garden. That would be nice though. To have your own separate area. Yeah. Unfortunately, my partner Phoebe is also a reseller. She doesn't mind me having it in a tap run house. No, that's good though. Yeah, it's always a good thing. Yeah, but Darren though, does she mind the 8-hour streams of Fortnite per night? Lol. Anyway, a bonus living on my own. Yep. Again, yes, Crispy, you've got one side, it's bonus living on your own. You can deal what you like with your stock and where you put it. But then again, the motivation side of it, which I'm going to touch on in a minute. Do you have your motivation to put your stock away, avoid mess if you're living on your own? If you've got a family and you put your stuff away to avoid the family, do you go up into a loft, or do you have an extra unit or a room? Because even if you're living at home with parents, you've got to think, you've got to keep it tidy, otherwise I'm going to get told off or whatever else. But yeah, living in your own is cool. Richard Payne says it's going to difficult to organise, but sort something out as it's too chaotic as it is. Yeah, that's the thing though. Life just gets off us, and the thing is, we've all got to set ourselves time. To be honest, if one or two things, because it depends. If you've got stock for also branch out this, if you've got stock for Amazon, eBay, your merchandise, or if you're cross listing on Spock, Gumtree, Facebook, for example, or Vinted now, for example, then you've got to have stock. I think for me, I've got to remember because I'm on Spock. I might go on Gumtree, for example, but I've got to think about where I put stock for Facebook, for YouTube, eBay, I should say, stock for eBay, plus Spock, and that because quite a lot of it I cross list, and Spock is easier to list on anyway. But so, who else we got here? David's just saying hi to everyone. He's a really nice bloke. As I said before, do check out everyone's channel, like Smart Reselling's channel, Carring's, Busy Bee Reseller, Crispy, David McMillan, and all that, and all other channels that are in this. Like, do check people's channels who are here. There's these 3 little dots here. You can go to channel and then press the subscribe button. You won't regret it, guys. I sold a board game to a BBC presenter. She didn't leave me feedback. Lol. What a beeping Tom. Yeah, said Darren. Oh, I know you're not at liberty to say who it is, but no, that's a pain though. But I normally sell to individual people or collectors, or normally quite a lot of my stock goes to garages. People who own businesses in garages get home stock sent to their work, for example. Okay, Bianca says, Karin, the boxes in the living room are temporary thing. When the tap room's organised, I fit the boxes back in. Oh, and also, how do you get your boxes, and where do you get your boxes from? Do you get a job lot or consignment, so we can put stuff in boxes to avoid the mess? Oh, pardon me. I never panic. Panic! Don't panic! Working on myself. Lol. For long, try to get phased by anything. No, that's fair enough. Nah, same here, to be honest. I've been there, I've seen it quite a lot, to be honest. Chris B says, I sent stuff to Sony, probably just for an employee, sent a few items to museums. Ooh, that's actually pretty epic though. Sending stock to museums. Chrissy says, my living room table is currently covered in clothing, but also covered in vinyl, banners, and my partner's stock for our other business, so neither of us mind the mess. We both contribute to it. Mm. So that's always a nice feeling though when someone else does this sort of thing in a very similar way. Yeah, I'm used to, what was that? Oh, blimey, I'm Miles. All right, Claire King, cheers popping in. Sorry, I don't know how long you've been in, but cheers popping in. I mean, how far am I behind? Sorry if I'm not getting that far. Geez, I'm miles behind. I'm used to the accent too. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah, same here, Karen. Adrian says I've sold stuff to a guy that does the music for some of the Marvel films and make sure his stuff goes out on time. Yep, of course. We do that anyway for all people, for example. Let's see who we got. Darren says from Smart Reselling, honestly, I find myself being guilty if not working. Phoebe has to push me to take a break and play a game, watch the footy or something. Yeah, as resellers, with this little topic, a branch of this topic is as resellers, we have so much mess, we get a bit doolally or good Google-eyed, for example. We need to take a little break, get up, walk about a bit for 5-10 minutes, get our legs refreshed, or for example, sit and watch football or a bit of this snooker that's been on, like the Crucible, for example. Yeah, just chill. That's why Darren's been doing rather actually on Fortnite. It's always chilling. Question: I'm going to Suffolk on Friday to buy or not to buy stock. I have plenty. Well, Corin, I can't answer that. Go and buy some stock. Why not? No, Corin. Basically, if you're going to Suffolk, right, make sure you set time. If you want to go buying stock, then check what charity shops or whatever are about where you're going to. Then basically, you've also got to make time for family. But yeah, if you can fit your stock in and certain things are flying off the shelves, then I'll go and say, yeah, might as well if it's cheap enough. Richard Payne says I need to take a week off in the summer to do some work in the house. Yes, that's always the problem reselling. You don't do much in the house. The dust gets like that. A bit like Nick's tap room. The dust gets him badly. Oh, I see, Claire. Yeah, I know what you mean by that, Claire. Yeah, because Steve and Steph were on until about 2 or 3 in the morning, and then someone else was live. Or I went to bed halfway through. Build kits. Oh, we build the kits for Lego. Oh, a bit like what Ben Fitzpatrick does. Yeah. I was last night until 2:30. Steve and Steph done late videos. I sure did. I don't remember what time I went to bed, but yeah, I didn't stay in Steve and Steph's that much, to be honest. A week or so usually, Peter. Okie dokie, Karen. Lovely. Smart selling Darren said, depends if I find anything amazing, better the item, more exciting. I am to make a video about it. Yeah, that's true. If you've got book standard items, then you don't really want to make a video about it. But these days, people watch anything on the tube or on Facebook or whatever. You know what I mean? Let me just see. So if I'm missing the chat, I'm just trying to pop down. Probably about 20 minutes to record it, then another 20 to edit. Although my production level still isn't great, although I hope it's getting better. Yeah, Tap Peddler. Because from your first video compared to now, it's getting really good. Your intro and outro are excellent, and you come across brilliant in your videos. A bit like when I started to stumble and mumble and forget what I was saying, this and the other. Now I'm a lot better. I've got editing software I use. So yeah, it's just now I've got a new camera, a big camera. Replaced it with my other little one that's broken. I can now do better vlogs when I get a chance to go out in places. So yeah, it's all good. Back, just popped into Carla's live, can't be having favourites, trying to catch both streams. No, that's fair enough. I did say at the start, if you want to pop into Carla's live, you can. That's perfect. Yeah, so fine by me. Chris B says, I unload the car, then film it straight away so I can test it and list it. Well, with games, yeah, that's fair enough. Because it depends on what games you test, though. Bianca says, I already have so much personal stuff standing. There will be a big mess if I was put stock there. Make sure you put stock away, though, because you don't want to fall over it and hurt yourself. I tried to record some video a bit as I'm going to the auction / boot sale, as it adds an extra bit to the haul. Yeah, true. You're going to film tonight, though, Tap Peddler? Might as well. Claire King says, I don't even like my picture taken. Oh, don't worry, my parents will answer that. Sorry about that. And that's fair enough. I can understand that. Shells and Sipcab done live Instagram chat the other day. Oh, I'm not on Instagram, to be honest. I'm not on it really, but so I'm on Facebook. I might do a Facebook live, but at some point, whenever I can. Adrian says, not got around to doing any videos yet. Really need to launch my channel. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll come over to your channel. Definitely. Watching 2 streams at the same time makes your eyes go wonky. That's fine. Mr. P, that's nothing. You're usually watching 3 or 4. I thought you were an expert in watching 2 or more. Yeah, innit, Crispy? I love that. Yeah. I might go live with a bid on CD 32 later, around 6 PM if I do. Yes, I should be fine, but tonight, just working out who's going live, when's going live. Yep. Perfect, Tap Peddler. My routine is I take pictures, store it all the same day. Yes. Okay, cool. Yes, we will do a good different routine. Perfect timing. My 9-kilogram haul of vintage toys has arrived during a video about messy stock. Jokes, Darren. Wait, 9 kilo. Oh, brilliant. How do you avoid, Darren? Darren, how do you avoid mess, and more mess? How do you avoid it? Not anymore. It's called checking it out, sorting it out, listing it. Oh, damn. No, at the auction. Oh, okay, tablet. Cool. Yep. No, that's perfect. Hubby is okay. He's a messy sod anyway. Trust Karin to say that his husband. Our husband. Oh dear. I'm only watching this really. Good show. Bianca. Wait, she's BCP man. She like me to come to bed for 1 AM sometimes. Yes. I can imagine though. Darren crawling into bed, going, banging the dirt is gone, or I've shot him, or in your sleep, Darren, like for example, you're going, I've just shot this bloke, I need to build something, got a sniper rifle. Oh, jokes. I'll watch Karen Caroline's later. I've got loyal to my mate Pete. Yep. I appreciate it, Karen. Appreciate anyone who pops in. I really do. Question. Do you only have stock, etc., in your room, Peter? Well, I've got stock in here. Also, in the conservatory, I've got stock in a couple of boxes. And upstairs in my bedroom, I have a few bits and pieces. So it's all out and about, but I sort of know where everything is. Got a good memory for knowing where things are, for example. So yeah, it's all about. But with me, I try to put it away in boxes or on a shelf where I know where it is. Because I like to be tidy. Can't stand being untidy, to be honest. Maybe dusty, but not untidy. I hate it. Because I don't like having things about where you lose it, to be honest. Some things you can't afford to lose. If it was left to me, says Adrian. I've no idea, Adrian. Where's it gone? No, the mess I would build up, however, I have something that keeps me in check called wife. In capital letters, yeah. But no, really, I'm organised as time has gone on. Yep. We always got someone who says, get this stuff sorted, shifted, or put away. Or yep, Billy Bryan says mine goes up to the attic at the minute, but I've just brought a big shed which I'm going to insulate to properly and turn into an office. Ooh, it's always good to have an area where you got your stock, for example, so I don't lose it. Bianca said BCP. Bianca, too much YouTube watching causes stress. Of course it does. You go googly eyed. Just like this, look. You go googly eyed. Ooh. Sorry. Oh, Darren subbed to David McMillan. Wicked. Hey, we're all subbing. Brilliant. I appreciate that. Brilliant. We're subbing to each other. Excellent. Flipping Fantastic Fine says better get on. This lot ain't gonna list itself, unfortunately. If only. Catch you later, everyone. Yep. Cheers, popping in. Flipping Fantastic Finds. Thanks for joining. Appreciate that. Have a good rest of your day. I buy from Wilko, cheap and sturdy. What, the boxes or the boxes or the cardboard boxes? I think it's the boxes though. Yeah, I've got a bunch of 145-litre boxes from Amazon that hides most of mine. Also have 20 or so smaller clear boxes for the small parts. Yeah, it's always a good way of having something. Oh, we go skip diving for boxes, just like Adrian, just like Tim Steph do. That's right. Chris B, I brought a huge amount of card boxes from Toys R Us. Yeah, why not? Might as well if they had their sale on because they're closed down. So yeah, I get my boxes from behind the local co-op. The only place locally I can find that's like gated off. Oh right, bit like the UK version of dumpster diving. I see what you mean, Richard Payne. Of course, he's very highly stressed, Bianca. He's always pining for the tube. About 10 minutes. Okie dokie. Chrissy's asking Darren if he has a stock room there. Me and Phoebe have our own offices and stock rooms at Chrissy. She doesn't want my old dusty tap near a brand new clothing line. Fair enough. That's cool. Also, because Darren and Phoebe have so much stuff that goes out per week. Mr. Diggs, Adrian, when it was my birthday, people asked me what I wanted, so I said padded envelope, bubble wrap, and my packing tape. I get funny. Well, as resellers, I was comparing. That's cool though, Adrian. I was comparing the other night with Zahir because I saw in this video that he had the same tapes and I'm like, oh, got the same tape dispenser. I was loving it. That was funny, PRA, mate. Last night I was seeing Steph's videos when Nisha Lee talked about the bed thing. Yeah, she doesn't get us UK people, I don't think. I don't think the American humour is the same as us. Yeah, that being tied to the bed. Yeah. That's not fair, Chrissy. I say invade the shed and claim it for your own. Oh, fair enough. So I'm just coming down the chat here. What camera do you've got here? Oh, blimey, it's a Sony something or another. Oh well, I'll have to do I'll have to go and oh blimey, can't remember now what one it is. But I'll just have a look. I'll read the chat, Adrian, and I'll just have a look on eBay where I got it from. I'll just read Chrissy's. I said next to our house we could have a garage, so I could convert it for myself. I said no, he would upgrade to garage and I would upgrade to the shed. Cheeky sort, yeah, cheeky son. Yes, I'm just checking. Darren, does Phoebe apply for the same thinking after 1 AM? The dusty boyfriend sits on the floor. It's a bit like Zahir though. You know what I mean? Oh, I've got a new offer. I got a new offer. Get in, mate. Because now I've put I've got offers on. I think £8 will do for a £9 offer. Yeah, why not accept it live? Review offer, accept. Ka-ching. Get in. I got a sale. Oh, it was a James Bond die-cast model boxed BMW Z3 Roadster, GoldenEye, Corgi, diecast. You can see that. Hey, I'm trying to remember. I put on the other day. Got best offer on, but I put on the offer where you can set to auto decline, and I've had one sale since then, since yesterday, and an offer today which I accepted. So bang on, auto decline works. Then for Adrian, there, I just get not yet Andy Lowell. It's nice to hear though, Andy and Darren. I don't think he gets away with. He must get a slap round the ear roll because the way he talks to Bex. My parents retired. Yep. Well, my dad is, yeah. Mum, no, because she works in a toy shop, but yeah. Question. Oh, Adrian from B2B reseller. I have got the Sony Cybershot DSC HX 400V digital camera with a padded bag, 2 batteries, all the cables, big bag. Don't be able to see that. It doesn't come out very well, but yeah, I got it on a bid. I made an offer, £210, free postage. So I'm going to use that for my vlogs. There. Also, question: did you buy video editing software, or is it free on the internet? Well, at the moment, basically, I'm only doing little edits here and there. I've got what's the editing software I've got? No, I didn't buy it. No. What's that free one? Is it iMovie? Something like that. I can't remember exactly what I've got, but no, I didn't buy one. I couldn't be bothered. Yeah, iMovie, says Karen. Yeah, that's right, iMovie. I knew there's something bad about it. Me? Yeah, I'm just waiting for people to accept my. Yes. So I'm waiting for a person to accept my to pay for my Corgi James Bond car. Brilliant. Hope I can get him more into it, said Bianca. At least he's unwillingly a part of it. He must drive me to flea markets, thrift stores, because I never made a driving license. Oh, okay, cool. My partner started talking about loot in his sleep since playing Fortnite. I can imagine though. Loot, building, ninja, Zahir. Oh dear. Alright. Darren will be saying in sleep got lots of wood. Go on, BCP. Yeah, of course he will. I did that before playing Fortnite, BCP. Ooh. Whenever I pour a drink, I'll think of a chill potion because of the noise. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're drinking it. Takes so long though to drink a potion, no? Seemed to be about bandages last night. Yeah, Zahir. Auction off his bandages. £5 for this, £2 for that. Yeah. Bashing, oh god, don't say it. Bashes wood. Crispy. Tap Taylor said, thanks for the sub at the B2B Resale Agent Connie. And the smart, ooh, yeah, it's nice. We can sub in this reselling community. We can sub for each other. That's brilliant. Also, as well, love it. When I first started watching Z playing the game, I thought he was asking for sandwiches, not bandages. Really? Okie dokie, BCP. Yeah, any more questions about this topic? Do let me know. Mess. How do we avoid it? Well, the answer to that really, if you're cheeky, you don't avoid it. As resellers, it's a vicious circle. We go around buying, sourcing, listing, taking stock of what we've got, list it, photograph it, all that, ship it out, get more. Vicious circle, really. No worries, David McMillan. Looking forward to checking vids out. Nice. Yeah, Fortnite is great. Just to mess around with mates. Of course it is. Yeah, I do when I can. Tom and me ran off, left him to it. Oh, did I see that? I can't remember. I bailed out early though. I was busy. I bailed out early though. I was going to sleep. Nice, Peter Ray. Good job. Cheers, David. Appreciate that. Just sold a girl's bridesmaid dress. I got one for £2 off £12.99. Well, hey, Karen. Lovely. And Adrian says, just subscribe to Smart Reselling. Sweet. As Peter, do you remember at the weekend I said I was waiting for the offer buyer to pay. I'm surprised I never did. Yes, I kind of do actually remember that, Chrissy. Oh well, always another day. Just think about it. You'll get another offer on that, and you'll make more money. Offer buyers are the worst pain. Yes, of course. Well, it depends if you've got auto. If you've put on your eBay, for example, if you've put on for them to pay straight away, I can't be bothered, to be honest. Sibelius T. Kirkland brand. Oh, blimey. Is there a butcher's Sibelius T. Kirkland brand cookies? Oh my god. All right. Treasure Pirate. No, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Heather. Sib K. What other names? Oh my god. Anyway. I use Move A. Okay, cool. Is that Fredo Tap Peddler, that editing software, or not? I use Camster Studio here, old version now, but does the job. Yeah, it's cool. I'd use iMovie. It's easier for me, but yeah, whatever works for you. It's all good. Sibicus T. Oh god, T Kirk. What is Sib K on? What is he even smoking? Jesus, sorry. Yeah, no, it's cool for popping over. No, yeah, it's cool. It's the same with Sib K and Heather as well. Yeah. Oh, looks a nice camera, Pete. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it does 1080p. Got a light on it. It's what quite a lot of the urban explorers have for their average main camera. And then obviously you can fit on a. I've got a little gimbal thing. I hold a little stand about this big. I can stand, so I can hold it and it's twist it around, lock it in place. Also, I can also, if I wanted to, get a wind deflector and a little microphone, but don't think I need it for my little vlogs I do. Let's see, got a couple more minutes. Ooh, what have we got? Nicholas! Hey! All right, Nick. Cheers for popping in, dude. Yeah, appreciate that. Sorry if I haven't got to your question or anything. Anyone that wants a sub, give me a shout out. More than happy to. Oh, wicked. Mess. Definitely need a big bin tied up for one. Definitely, Sib K. Disappointed your name doesn't feature a favourite digestive. What, chocolate Sib K? Oh, yeah. All right, Alzatic. Cheers for popping in. Appreciate that. Missed opportunity. Oh my god, digestive is a brand of choice for all charity shops. Lol. Is it Halen? Don't know. All right, half court reseller. Cheers for popping in. Appreciate that. There's a 30-day free trial, but after that you need to pay. Ah, okay. Never used it, so I just used the free iMovie. It works for me. I need to now sort of about getting a new intro and outro, because some people just use their name, what their name is. But I like to do the title of the actual video. It makes it stand out, and then back right at the end. Thanks for watching, subscribe, like, share, and have fun and all that. You know what I mean? We're all different. That in that way. I got a Cyberlink Power Director for editing. Never heard of that. You have to pay for that, Busy Bee, Adrian. That one. Waiting for Sibco to have one of those rude names that doesn't look rude to read it out live. Oh, what's some of those place names? Yeah. Hey, Paul, cheers for popping in, dude. Got 22 viewers. Wow. Good idea. I'm the Sibco, blimey. Where did you think of these names? So do you may. Oh, lovely. Oh, I've got a couple more minutes. People who popped in, I appreciate that. Oh, you have to pay it. Okay, it's cool. Yeah, I may get one where I have to pay down the line, but for me, iMovie does a job. Mess, more mess. How do we avoid it? Do you put things straight away on shelves, or do you have boxes, numbered boxes, or numbered shelves to make things, find things easier? And also, does your YouTube or Instagram stories or whatever you use keep your stock? Basically, does YouTube / Instagram keeps you messy as you want to show a haul when you've got time? 1560. That's quite a lot though, to be honest. But it's whatever works for you. You have labeled boxes, yeah. Alright, that's fair enough. Yeah, I do label boxes. It's easier, to be honest. So yeah, any more questions, do let me know. Yeah, I know, Nick. You're sort of procrastinate. You have so much to do. It's also another little, just a quick branch off this topic is mess and mess and mess. How do we avoid it? Also, mess, as in what we do: eBay, Amazon, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Vintage, Spock, Gumtree, Facebook for selling, for example, and then all the other ideas we come up with. A bit like Nick, I'm a messy person. No matter how hard I try, can't seem to change. I bet Monty loves the mess, Nick. I bet Monty's done quite a lot of mess in your mess. I'm so messy, the job doesn't help. Well, that's the way it goes. But yeah, have done a lot of video editing in the past. Hi Nick, know how you feel? Says Adrian. Yep, fair enough. Wicked. Nice one. Fix the mess inside my head. Yeah, that's why you've got to tone down what else you do. Otherwise, you could be just explode, basically. Right, we have gone past the hour. I really appreciate everyone who popped in, and I popped in later. My Monty just sat my pile. Oh dear, hairs. I hate it. I'm good at disorganising my boxes. Yeah. Just had 1,000 square meters of space, so I promised I would be really tidy. I reseller. Now I don't know about your Instagram, but if you show it, but can I see that? Maybe. I always have to shift tab. My dog sits down next to me in my office. Blimey. Fair enough. Yeah, thanks for the info on the topic and the questions that you gave me. And I appreciate everyone who popped in early or late. Yeah, appreciate that. I know Carl and Caroline went live, but that's fair enough. And thanks once again for watching, and I really appreciate that. And hopefully have a good rest of your day. Please like, share, subscribe, all that jazz, and to everyone in the chat as well, and to me. And once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Have fun.